Hey guys, checking in. This is my third week on my medication. It's definitely, messing with my digestive system again. It's hard to eat, loss of appetite, but there's a lot of things that are okay because I don't have like nausea. Well, like severe nausea. I got sick one day, but I've been taking my anti-nausea medicine. So that's really helping. And just trying to eat healthy, like super, like a lot of supplements and stuff like that. So I can try to keep my blood work and other health things good. So crazy story. Yesterday I had to go get my blood work done at the hospital. We're waiting, me and Avery, for the lab to call us back. And this lady comes in. She checks in at the desk and she's asking about a loved one, and they ended up like being in the ER. They weren't in the hospital quite yet, but she wasn't sure where they were. So she checks. The lady at the desk said, I'm going to call back to the ER and see what's happening, and I'll call you up in a minute. And this is all really close to us, so that's why I could hear everything. So the lady walks over to us. We're like on a bench, and she goes, "Oh, do you mind if I sit here by you?" to Avery. And it's not next to us, but it's 4 feet. So she sits down. A few minutes later, they call her up, and I hear the lady say, he's in ER. They're going to admit him. He tested positive for COVID. And then she proceeded to tell the lady, you need to get tested for COVID. You need to quarantine, self-quarantine. Started giving her the whole spiel of taking care of herself, next steps for her, because they live in the same household. And her loved one is going to be admitted to the hospital. They're just waiting for a bed for him. So, yeah, that was fun. Quite interesting when you are, exposed to that. And me and Avery are just sitting there like, dang. But you never know who has COVID, or who's been exposed. So, we have our protective gear. We sanitize. We do whatever we need to do. But just stay safe out there, guys. And the lady was very worried. She was scared. She was, asking like, is this painful? Is this going to be painful? Like, does it hurt? Like, she was just very worried. So I felt really bad. She's going through this now, with her loved one, and she's a lot older, she looked in good health though. So, yeah, just one of those days, one of those moments. So yeah, me and Avery were running errands yesterday. We go to the bank. At the bank, there was this guy who was having issues. The card that he was trying to use was eaten by the machine. He put it in, and like an error happened, and he was out there, and the only reason I know this is because he's out in the middle of the parking lot, yelling at the drive-through person. He's telling him all his problems and what happened and how do I get my card out. And she's like, I can't help you, sir. You're going to have to call the number. And he's just throwing a fit. And he's like, go get the manager. And he's just mad. And so, but before that all started and his yelling, he was kind of waiting, just looked flustered and waiting. So I kind of just smiled like, sorry. And Avery from the back seat goes, you're married. I was like, oh my gosh, I have not given him that kind of smile, kid. And I go, I said that to Avery, I'm not smiling at him like that. And he goes, just saying. I was like, so I got a laugh out of that. And then, and today, my goodness, I wake up and I get this email from Norton SafeLock Supreme saying that I just purchased 5-device year-long subscription. It just got renewed and it was $350. And I'm like, what? The email didn't look right. It didn't have the logo. It didn't have things it needed, but it did have a lot of information. The order number, my payment. It said my payment went through a credit card, had a number to call. So I called the number and then I'm like, I shouldn't be calling this number because they didn't even answer properly, and the guy with an accent, like I get that that's a stereotype, but you do, like, seriously, I've seen enough documentaries where, yeah, a lot of groups in India are doing this stuff where they are, scamming people left and right. So, yeah, he had an accent. He's like, oh, I can help you with your order number. I'm like, you know what? I'll call you back. So I Google, Norton Antivirus, the actual company. I call them. They're like, no, you don't have an account with us. That's definitely a scam. I gave them the email that it came from. They said that's definitely a phishing email. So they told me to forward it to them. So I forwarded it to Norton. They said I don't have an account with them. They checked all my everything to see if there was an account, and there's not. So my goodness, though, guys, just be scam. Like, we have enough problems, and now it's just, I'm getting all these emails where I'm purchasing things, which I'm kind of scared. I'm like, did I? Because this said it was automatic renewal, so that means a year ago. And I'm like, but no, I've never gotten it. So just be very careful out there, guys. And then, we just went to Lake Tahoe a couple months ago, and now, it's 2 miles from the fire, the town that we stayed in. And yeah, just scary. Just all kinds of stuff happening at home here. I'm just trying to take care of the house, take care of the kids. I'm gonna go visit my grandson this weekend. So we got a little bit of a drive ahead of us, but we're excited to see him. And he started school yesterday, so super excited to hear all about his first day and stuff. So just take good care out there. Help each other. Help your neighbors. Yeah, I'm just, trying to keep it all together. And my blood work did look good. Also, my doctor did another biopsy of my specimen, I guess, that was taken a few months back. She did some more testing on it and looked at it, and I saw the results. I don't know everything that it means, but it did look like it was kind of a more morphed type of cancer. So she's just trying to get more information about what kind of tumor it is, what we can do to stop it from growing, spreading, day by day. I try every day not to, it's not at the top of my list, but you just can't go a day without remembering that you have cancer, that's in your body. But I'm trying to do everything I can to help myself. So I'm working hard, you know, living life day by day. We'll get through it. All right, you guys take care. I'll check back in maybe in a week or so and let you know how I'm doing. And just thank you all guys for caring, and many blessings for a good school year for a lot of you. And maybe I'll learn something, help somebody, and get some joy out of life. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.